For one to become a professional translator, he or she must be fluent in at least 2 languages, in addition to the mother tongue. Becoming a translator takes great skill, as a translator must be intelligent, intellectually curious, and open-minded. The level of the language skills must be quite high. The language services industry is huge, and is not affected by the recession. In 2017, the global language industry revenue reached $43.08 billion, and it is projected to be about $47.46 billion by 2021. The industry is expected to grow steadily, which means that the potential for employment in this field is always high. Over 3,000 language services providers, LSPs, operate in the United States, and more than 55,000 professionals are employed in the industry, as interpreters and translators, and in other jobs related to the industry. If you speak another language fluently, other than your mother tongue, and you have always been interested in other languages and foreign cultures, you might want to become a translator. Translation work is very rewarding and fulfilling. Aside from the monetary benefits, translation allows you to help people understand one another, allow more people to enjoy the works of literary writers, and generally facilitate communication. So, what are the steps you need to consider to become a translator? How to become a professional translator? Let's go to the video and talk more about this. Just like any career, the road to becoming a translator is not easy. It takes dedication and perseverance, and a genuine love for languages. You need the right education and a good set of skills. 1. Language skills. The first skill you should possess is language. You need fluency in the source language, or the language you would be translating from. You must be a native speaker of the target language, or the language you would be translating into. It is also necessary for you to be a good writer in the target language. Very few people are able to translate into a language that is not native to them. To work as a professional translator, only native speakers are considered by most translation firms. Living in the country, or at least spending a major part of the year in the country where the source language is spoken, will help improve your language proficiency. Most translation companies make this a prerequisite. As a professional translator, you have to be able to write very well, and understand the source text, have a mastery of vocabulary and grammar, and a good command of the idiomatic methods to express things, and the intended meaning precisely and accurately. To become a good translator, you should have a mastery of the target language, and a good knowledge of the different dialects, punctuation, grammar, axioms, slang, variants, styles, jargon, and its euphemisms. 2. Computer skills. You should have good computer skills if you want to become a translator. It is to your advantage if you are adept at using several programs, especially MS Office programs, as well as desktop publishing, Photoshop, and InDesign, as there will be translation jobs that require using these applications. Using these applications will improve your efficiency and help increase your chances of getting employed. Aside from the mentioned applications, you also need to know how to use CAT, computer-assisted translation, tools. Knowing HTML is an advantage as well, but not a requirement. A good translator should also have good typing skills, as you would be dealing with written documents. Above average typing speed and accuracy will help you tremendously. 3. Business skills. Many translators today are freelancers. If this is also your aim, it is better if you have some business acumen. You should have some knowledge in marketing and sales so you can build a network, get known, and get translation jobs. You have to develop tenacity, because there will be stiff competition among other freelancers. You must learn to be punctual and organized as well. If you're sure that you want to become a translator, here are the steps to take. Step 1. Acquire an education. Aside from being proficient in at least 2 languages, you should take translation studies to become a translator. A high school graduate can take courses on writing, and comprehension, and foreign languages. Many have a bachelor's degree, majoring in a particular language. Many translators today are also specialists in different fields, such as business, the arts, legal, medical, pharmaceutical, finance, and more. They use their being bilingual, and years of experience in the practice of their profession, to become translators who are subject matter experts. Step 2. Apply for and pass the certification program. After satisfying the education requirement and honing your skills, it is advantageous to get certification, or accreditation to become a translator. When you are certified, you have proof that you possess the required skills to translate on the professional level. You could either get advanced degrees in translation, or get professional certifications from schools around the U.S. The American Translators Association, ATA, also offers programs to certify you as a translator. If you are a specialist in legal translation, you can get certified by the National Association of Judiciary Interpreters and Translators. Some states in the U.S. have translators accreditation programs. Once certified by an organization, your name is listed in their directory, where clients can find your name and credentials. Although certification in the United States is not a strict requirement, it is a good thing to have if you are just starting to be a translator. Step 3. Pass language proficiency test. You can boost your resume by passing language proficiency tests. This shows proof that you are fluent in the languages you speak. Several organizations, schools, and many translation firms offer language proficiency tests for translators. Step 4. Acquire job experience. Industry experience is important for translators who are just starting. To gain experience, you can start by working as an intern. When you have some experience, you can look for entry-level work, which will expose you to the intricacies of the translation process and the business. Experience is essential if you want to become a translator. You need experience not only to sharpen your skills in the job, but also to enable you to have work samples to show prospective clients, recommendations, and possibly regular employment. Step 5. Learn to market yourself. Marketing yourself is important if you decide to go freelance, or even if you are seeking permanent employment as a translator. Look for companies, firms, organizations, government agencies, hospitals, clinics, and LSPs that may be looking for translators. You can create a website, write blogs, and join online groups of professional translators to start building your network. Because work may come anytime, it is prudent to have copies of your resume ready. It is also important to establish competitive rates for different types of translation work. Ask freelance translators from the online communities you've joined what rates they charge. Step 6. Continue learning. As you start to establish yourself as a professional translator, it is very important to stay updated with translations trends, new technologies, and industry news. It is also important not to stop learning. Many translators continue their education to be a cut above the rest. A number of translators take their master's degree to improve their marketability. Continuing education allows you to either specialize or diversify. Standing out is essential in the job, so everything you do to improve your profession helps you to stand out. To become the consummate translator, you should also develop other traits that can help your career and label you as a true professional. Although they are not essential requirements for you to be able to do your job as a translator, these are good habits to cultivate to prepare you for the future. Step 7. Improve your knowledge of the subject. If you decide to specialize in any subject, it is critical to keep up to date about your specialization. Keeping updated on developments, trends, and regulations will keep a corporate translator in good stead. Specific terminology changes. Processes must be communicated explicitly and clearly. The translation of a specific subject matter requires a thorough knowledge of the language and the subject matter, so improving your researching skills is a must. So as a beginner, these are the steps you need to take to become a professional translator. If you got this video helpful, please give a thumbs up to the video. Don't forget to share this with your friends. Subscribe to the channel for more important videos like this. Thanks for watching.